The smell of damp earth and pine needles deep. The quiet promises that the forest keeps. Green moss carpets the river stone. Feeling happy but all alone. In a good way. My warm cup sits on a weathered log, protected from the morning fog. It's moss and coffee, simple and true. Nature's therapy just for me and you. Indie folk rhythm, slow and clean. The most beautiful, peaceful sea. Let it silent, sweet and vast. Hoping this moment will forever last. Making a gentle rhythmic drum. The current moves, but the stones stay still, testing the water's quiet will. I watch the reflection, clear and bright, holding the world in a wash of light. Listening to the river, stone loop, slow and deep. The ancient promises that the water keeps. I've been south to wide and vast, letting the busy worries flow past pianos, simple and clear, washing away every single fear. Shh, listen to the river. Listen to the river. Every ripple is a thought that goes. Where it ends, nobody knows. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Water fades, silence. Water fades, silent. Water fades, silent. Water
resin sweet, a gentle rhythm for my feet. Tall brown trunks reach for the sky, watching the fluffy clouds drift by. Walking the pine needle path, light and free. The best company is the forest and me. Peaceful beat, happy and fast, making the quiet moments last. Sunshine patching through the tree, the perfect hike for you and me. Stomp, stomp, walk up. Beauty can be found. The air is sharp, the mind is clear. There is no better feeling here. Keep walking, path ends. Inside the cabin, safe and dry, watching the rain from the window eye. The glass is cold, the mug is hot, finding the perfect cozy spot. A wool blanket wrapped around, the warmest feeling to be found. Looking through the cabin window, rain soft and gray, washing the busy worries away. Same matter, piano deep and slow, watching the gentle feelings start to grow. Fireplace glow and a quiet sigh as the peaceful hours drift by. So warm, so safe. The smell of wood smoke and damp earth, finding the value of quiet worth. Just sit and watch the storm. Rain falls down. Stay inside. The sweet vanilla in my latte froth, a gentle feeling that protects from the moth. The scent of wood smoke from the little stove, a cozy atmosphere that I truly love. A thick knit sweater, soft and deep, promises that the winter keeps. It's wood smoke and vanilla, dark and sweet, the coziest vibe that can't be beat. Neo soul groove, warm and low, watching the happy moments softly grow over smoke, and the cream so white, making the day feel perfectly right. Warm and smooth, perfect pattern, truly divine. Dust motes dancing in the golden ray, washing the shadows of the night away. I watch the light move on the floor and ask the sun to give me more. Looking at the sunlight through pines sharp and bright, bathing the forest in a wash of light. Acoustic fingerstyle, quick and clear, washing away every single fear. The world is shining clean and new, a happy morning, honest and true. And shine on, shine on. The air is fresh, the view is vast, making the golden moment last. Clarity in the light, sunlight fades, wind chimes. Red and blue berries from the deep green bush, carried back home in a gentle rush. Leaves steep long in the iron pot, the simplest wisdom that nature has got. A wooden mug, warm in my hand, the best, most honest tea in the land. Sipping wild berry tea, simple and good, drawn from the heart of the deep wood. Indie folk beat, easy and slow, watching the gentle healthy feelings grow. Herbal steam and a natural taste, no perfect moment to be wasted. No sugar needed, no milk or cream, living inside an organic dream. The color is deep, the taste is fine, a small perfection, truly divine. Very sweet, health and peace. Against the clouds, above the rush of the busy crowds. The air is thin, the view is vast, just a perfect picture that is built to last. My coffee cools on the railing wood. Everything is clearly understood. Looking at the mountain view high and far, shining like a distant lonely star. Lounge jazz trio, cool and neat, the ultimate sophistication that can't be beat. Smooth vocals, clear and low, watching the huge world slowly grow. Perspective changes everything. Mountain high, jazz soft. Taking a Hammock Siesta, slow and deep, the cozy promises that the forest keep. Ambient pop, floating on high beneath the bright and open sky, gently swaying back and forth, testing the limits of my simple world. jungle edge. The mist is cool upon my face, a natural loud and quiet space. The sound is heavy yet so calm, a gentle watery healing balm. Listen to the waterfall hum, constant and deep, the ancient power that the stone will keep. Humming in a rhythm wide and slow, watching the peaceful feeling start to grow. Pure water, pure sound, pure mind, bathing the air in a wash of finding the stillness within the roar. What else could I be searching for? Just the water, just the stone. Flow on, miss fades. Flow on, miss fades.
First drops fall on the baked dry ground. The sweetest, freshest scent I've ever found. The petrica rises to the air, washing away every single care. The forest breathes a heavy sigh underneath the softly weeping sky. Breathing in the downburst scent, rich and deep, the grounded feeling that the earth will keep. Indie folk rhythm, slow and true, a simple moment just for me and you. The rain has stopped, but the smell remains, washing away the sun's old pain. Color deepens in the wood and root, collecting the rain, a sweet, quiet loot, a fresh start, a clean slate. It's never too late. It's never too late.
branches gently sway, waving goodbye to the heavy day. Swinging in the fern canopy, light and high beneath the green ceiling of the sky. Bossa nova sway, rhythmic and free, the tropical chill just for me. Nylon strings and a gentle beat, the most relaxing jungle treat. Tropical bliss. The air is warm, the shade is cool, breaking every busy, tiring rule. No hurry here, no heavy pace, just swinging softly in this jungle space. Swing slow, fern green. Swing slow, fern green. The flame is gone, but the coals still glow. Watching the final minutes slowly go. A deep red heart in a circle of stone, feeling peaceful but all alone. The smoke drifts up to the cold night air, a simple silence beyond compare. Staring at the campfire embers, dark and deep, the silent secrets that the darkness keeps. Solo piano, warm and true, a final moment just for me and you, reflecting on the day that's past, hoping the simple warmth will last. Slowly fade. The cold is coming, the fire is done, but the memory of the light has won. Time to sleep, time to dream. Fire dies, night is here.
The grey and green patch on the rough dark bark, a tiny texture in the endless dark, light and growing slow and still following the the earth's quiet will. My simple cup of black tea sits, ignoring the world's frantic fits. It's like an tea, simple and true, a quiet connection just for me and you. Minimalistical sleep, soft and near, washing away every loud rushing fear. Focus on the small, the texture, the growth, the silent comfort that it simply shows. Shh, listen close. Fuzzy surface, soft and fine, a small perfection, truly divine, a tiny ecosystem in my sight, finding the beauty in the fading light. Small world, gentle sip.
The whole world is wrapped in a silver sheet. The tall, dark trees are hard to meet. Only the shape of the trunk is clear. Everything else has disappeared. The coffee steam joins the mist in the air, a quiet mystery beyond compare. Walking through the forest morning fog, soft and white, bathing the world in a beautiful light. I'm in pop white and deep, the silent secrets that the mountains keep, floating slowly through the gray, washing the stress of the world away. The fog gives cover, the fog gives peace, making the mental noise slowly cease. A moment of pure white calm, mist lifting, sunlight soon.
a simple promise that the forest spoke. I place the acorn on the smooth flat stone. A tiny hammer makes a crunchy tone, cracking the shell to reveal the food. A simple, honest, earthy mood. It's acorn and stone, percussion and sound, the simplest rhythm to be found. Indie folk beat, strong and true, a natural moment just for me and you. Earthy sounds and a clear, clean taste. No part of this simple moment is waste. Crack, crunch, eat. Outside and the soft inside, a lesson that the simple life can hide. Use of the earth to get what we need, planting a quiet, simple seed. Stone, solid seed, straw.
The counter is made of rough-hewn pine, holding the coffee and the apple wine. The forest outside, the cabin inside, there is nowhere left for their joy to hide. A little pine cone holds the paper bill, standing quietly on the windowsill, dancing the pine cone counter waltz light and quick, a tiny foresty magic trick. Jazz waltz, rhythm bouncy and neat, the most whimsical cozy retreat. Plenty and playing a happy tune beneath the high bright forest moon. 1, 2, 3, pine cone roll roll. The smell of wood and the scent of brew, a perfect setting just for me and you. Everything here is organic and real, the simplest comfort that the soul can feel.
Pine fresh,
waltz hum,
waltz home. Pine fresh, waltz.
Twilight hour, the light is dim. The forest stands upon the rim. A flash of brown in the corner of my eye. A silent creature walking by. He stops to drink from the clear cold pool, breaking every busy city rule. Watching the deer crossing slow and quiet, a magical, beautiful, silent riot. folk bowed strings deep, the secrets that the wild ones keep. No words are spoken, no sound is made, just the quiet beauty in the forest shade. Don't move. The gaze is gentle, the movement is grace. The ancient spirit of this sacred place. He leaves as fast as he came, just a flicker of a silent flame. Gone now. Wind whispers. Tiny diamonds on the greenest blade, a fragile beauty that the morning made, reflecting the sky in a perfect sphere. Everything feels beautifully clear. The air is cold, the sun is new, a fresh perspective, honest and true. Watching the morning dew, reflection bright and small, listening for the quiet morning call. Sonata piano, clean and slow, letting the gentle feelings start to grow. Clear. The quiet grace of a new start, a gentle cleansing for the heart, holding the light to fades. Sunlight.
leaves beneath my shoe, sending up dust and colors new. The crunching sound is the rhythm I seek, a natural beat that is unique. The simple act of moving slow, watching the forest gently grow. Walking the gravel path, stroll, crunch and strive, with nowhere left for the thoughts to hide. Indie folk beat, driving and warm, sheltered from every intellectual storm. Gravel crunching with every pace, finding my peace in this natural space. Simple happy morning gift. The air is fresh, the mind is clear, there is no better feeling here. Footsteps fade, keep walking, keep walking.
silence. Than the words I've said, he hovers still, a little jewel, breaking every simple flying rule, drinking the sugar from the feeder bright, a dazzling tiny natural sight. Watching the hummingbird feeder fast and light, a burst of energy, happy and bright, playful jazz rhythm, quick and neat, the most delicate, busy, natural beat, flute melody, soaring and high, beneath the vast and open sky.
Red and gold colors on the floor, the summer's gone and we ask for more. Piles of brittle, crispy leaves, the sound that only autumn weaves. I step down hard to hear the snap, falling into nature's gentle trap. Walking through the autumn leaf crunch, loud and clear, the happiest sound that I wanna hear. Indie folk rhythm, warm and true, a crunchy melody just for me and you. Footsteps heavy, the sound is bright, bathing the path in the golden light. Crunch, crackle, snap. The sound of the leaves is where I belong. Nature's own percussion, keep crunching path ends.
Deep in the shadow beneath the root, the purest water is the simple loot. It bubbles up cold and crystal clear, washing away every doubt and fear. I cup my hands and take a drink, standing on the ancient earthy brink, finding the hidden spring water, cold and pure, a natural, simple, gentle cure. Unbeaten steps dig wide and still, following the earth's quiet will. Harp strings ringing clean and bright, bathing the soul in a natural a simple source, a quiet grace, the most sacred, secret place, nature's gift, honest and true, bubbling slow. Pure silence,
brown spice. The forest bounty is incredibly nice. The basket is heavy, the hands are stained. A simple, honest profit I have gained. The scent of earth and the wild green moss, accepting the natural gain and loss. Basket of forage goods full and round, the sweetest, earthiest bounty to be found. Acoustic bosses, sunny and free, a quiet celebration just for me. Nylon strings and a gentle beat, most rewarding forest treat.
La la la, nature's food.
Simple living, honest work, digital modern quirk, taking just what the forest gives, the quiet basketful. Go home now. Basketful. Go home now. The sun shines through the canopy high, painting patterns as the minutes drift by. Shadow and light upon the wood. Everything is perfectly understood. A single book sits open wide, with nowhere left for the simple joy to hide. Sitting at the sun-dappled table, warm and bright, bathing the moment in the golden light. Solo piano, warm and true, a perfect afternoon for me and you. Watching the light move on the floor, I couldn't ask for anything more. Shine, shine, glow. The perfect place for a quiet read, planting a peaceful, simple seed. No hurry here, no heavy pace, light fades. Book closed.
The logs are rough, the air is cold. A simple task, a story old. Building the pile, high and strong, where the warmth will finally belong. Wood on wood, a steady sound, the simplest rhythm to be found. Working on the firewood stacking, clean and neat, making the winter comfort complete. In default beat, strong and true, the simple satisfaction for me and you. The rhythm of the work and the strain, preparing for the coming rain. The smell of bark and the crisp, clean air, a simple strength beyond compare. The pile is high, the work is done, ready for the setting of the sun. Work finished, warm soon. Work finished, warm soon. Work finished, warm soon. the day, but one creature watches the deep dark wood. Misunderstood, misunderstood. A quiet shadow on the tallest branch, giving a mysterious ancient chant. Listening to the night owl call, soft and low, the silent secrets that the night will know. I'm been chilled deep and vast, hoping the magical moment will last. Sand paths floating dark and wide, where the quiet mysteries love to hide. Ooh, the The world is silent, the sky is dear. The promises that the darkness keeps, the watchful eye of the wise deep water finds its way around, making a sweet, continuous sound. A tiny river, fast and free, a perfect natural melody. I sit beside the flowing course, stream flows on. Guitar fades. The bread is brown, the butter melts slow. A simple pleasure that makes my spirit glow. The bottle of amber, thick and sweet, the perfect morning treat I can't be beat. Poured over toast in a sticky sheen, the happiest, coziest morning scene. Eating maple syrup and toast, sweet and warm, protected from every single coming storm. Pleased to pop rhythm, catchy and light, everything is feeling perfectly right. Sweetest smell and the crunchy bite, bathe in the morning in a golden light. Crunch, crunch, The perfect blend of the wood and the sweet, a simple comfort that can't be beat. I lick the sugar from my thumb, waiting for the happy day to come. Sweet breakfast, sweet breakfast, happy day. Sweet breakfast, sweet breakfast, sweet breakfast. The sun goes down behind the peak, painting the rocks a beautiful streak of orange, purple, rose and red, every color that the sky has bled. The light is fragile, soft and fast, a silent glory that is built to last. Watching the sunset Alpenglow, high and far, shining like a distant falling star. Some merry vast and deep.
strong and tall, listening to the history of the forest call. Memories cello, slow and deep, the heavy promises that the centuries keep. Wood texture rough and true, a quiet connection just for me and you. Red and blueberries in the sun, the simple foraging has begun. A gentle pull, a careful hand, the sweetest bounty in the land. The bucket fills with color bright, a happy, busy, natural sight. Following the berry picking rhythm, quick and neat, the simplest satisfaction I can't be beat. Indie folk beat, fast and light, everything is feeling perfectly right. Hand drums pulsing with a steady flow, watching the wild, sweet harvest grow. Warm, the back is tired, but the happy feeling is inspired. Filling the pail with the forest gold, a simple story to be told. Bucket full, go home now.
The softest perfume in the air, a natural luxury beyond compare. I lean down low to colorful space. Breathing in the wildflower aroma, sweet and light. Bathing the air in a beautiful natural light. Ambient pop, wide and soft, sending the gentle feelings up aloft. Harp strings ringing clean and clear, washing away every single heavy fear. So sweet. The tiny flowers stand so tall, answering the morning's gentle call. Simple beauty, pure and true. Scent fades, wind whispers.
The melody rings clear and deep. The ancient promises that the mountains keep. One simple note, then the silence waits as the sound reflects through the forest gates. The echo answers the human plea, a conversation with a history. Listening to the wooden flute echo long and true, a sound that travels just for me and you. World fusion, spacious and vast, making the lonely quiet moments last. The sound returns from the deep dark wood, everything is clearly understood. the call and the reply beneath the tall and silent sky, a mystical sound in a quiet place, a moment of simple honest grace. Flute stops.
The fire is low, the sky is wide, where 1,000 distant secrets hide. No city lights, no hazy glow, watching the ancient rivers flow in the sky. The air is cold, the mind is clear, there is no human sound to hear. In the stargazing quiet, deep and low, watching the distant constellations grow. Lo-fi beats, slow and soft, sending the cosmic feelings up aloft. Space so steady and true, a vast and lonely moment just for you. So big. Feeling small beneath the giant night, bathing in the pale cold starlight. The universe is talking slow. Crickets quiet. Sleep now. The yarn is thick, the pattern is old, a simple story in the knots is told. Wrapped around me, soft and deep, the comfortable promises that the fabric keeps. The cold air cannot get inside, with nowhere left for the warmth to hide. Wrapped in the hand-knit blanket, soft and dense, the best defense against the common sense. perfect moment just for me and you. So cozy. Faded, the love remains, washing away the winter's pains. A simple comfort, close and near, the quietest place to be right here. Stay warm, soft, hum.
The smell of cedar sharp and clean, the most authentic, honest scene. The sticky resin on the trunk, a scent of nature that can't be debunked. A strong dry wood, a perfect tone, a quiet dignity on its own. Sitting with the resin and cedar, dry and neat, the most sophisticated, honest scent to me. Lounge jazz rhythm, cool and smooth, finding the gentle forest groove. For an app playing a stylish tune beneath the high pale afternoon. The sharp aroma clears the head. No heavy words that need to be said, just the clean, dry scent of the tree, a quiet luxury just for me. Wood dry, jazz fades.
Walking quiet with a basket in hand, scanning the floor of the shadowed land. Under the log and behind the fern, a silent lesson that I have to learn. A cap of red with a spot of white, hidden away from the direct light. I am the mushroom hunter, slow and low, watching the secret fungi grow. Musical rhythm, tiptoeing sound, the hidden treasures that can be found. Layer for scent and a careful touch, I love the silent hunt so much. Chanterelle gold, a porcini brown, the finest jewels in the forest town. Respect the earth, leave some behind. Basket full, walk home.
Boat slides forward on the glassy stream, living inside a waking dream. The trees bow down to the water's edge, passing the reeds and the tall green sedge. Dip the paddle, pull it back, keeping the boat on the liquid track. Drifting in the river, kayak smooth and fast, watching the green world flowing past. Cruise to rhythm, steady and strong, where the river current belongs. Water splashing on the plastic side, with nowhere left for the stress to hide. Splash. Takes flight with a heavy wing, listening to the river sing. The current carries me all the way through the beautiful lazy day, drifting on.
the ancient harp, steep them long in the boiling pot, giving the vitamin warmth I've got. The scent of resin sharp and clean, the most natural medicine. Sipping pine needle tea, strong and pure, a natural forest ancient cure. Nordic folk drone deep and slow, watching the inner fire start to grow. Taste the forest in every sip, bringing the warmth to the frozen lip. Vitamin C for the weary soul. Forest taste or insight. Zipped up tight in the nylon shell. The weather outside is a stormy spell, but here in the sleeping bag I am warm, protected from the passing storm. The rhythm taps on the roof so near, the most relaxing sound to hear. Listening to rain on the tent, loud and deep. The cozy promises that the campers keep. Low flout beat, muffled and low, watching the sleepy feelings grow. Safe inside a bubble of dry, beneath the angry weeping sky. The world is reduced Everything here feels exactly right. Storm passes. Sleep now. Standing still by the old oak tree, waiting for what I hope to see. Binoculars raised to the canopy high, scanning the branches against the sky. A flash of blue, a chest of red, remembering what the guidebook said. It's the bird watcher's patience, still and quiet, avoiding the noisy city riot. Chamber pop blends, soft and sweet, the most rewarding natural treat. Holding my breath, watching the flight, bathing in the dappled forest light. Tweet, tweet, look. The luxury of waiting for a sign, a connection that is purely divine, a rare sighting, a check on the list. Fly away, notebook close. Fly away, notebook close.
Up in the tower above the trees, catching the high altitude breeze. Maps on the table, coffee in the pot, keeping watch on the beauty we've got. The radio crackles a friendly voice, living the solitude by choice. High in the ranger station, listening to wind on the rocks. 10-4. Good night.
The wooden hives in the clearing stand, the busiest workers in the land. Golden nectar from the wildflower field, the sweetest harvest the forest can yield. Careful hands and a gentle smoke, a harmonious natural yoke. Gathering forest honey, harvest gold and sweet, the most delicious sticky treat. Folk, folk, banjo ring, listening to the worker bee sing. Nature's sugar, pure and bright, capturing the essence of the light. Buzz, buzz, sweet. From the blossom to the jar, the best flavor found by far. Liquid gold on a spoon, sticky fingers, sweet taste. The pier extends into the white mist, a silent morning softly kissed. The line is cast into the gray, waiting for the fish to play. The bobber floats on the glass, watching the quiet minutes pass. Sitting on the foggy pier, calm and still, feeling the damp and morning chill. Ambient silence, wide and deep, the secrets that the lake waters keep. Waiting for a ripple, waiting for a pull, feeling the spirit completely full. Cast, wait, breathe. It's not about the catch today. It's about the peace in the shade of gray. The water meets the sky unseen, the most tranquil, foggy scene. Reel it in. fire splashing. The sun has vanished, the blue is deep. The forest wakes from its daytime sleep. A million tiny fiddlers start playing the song of the nighttime heart. A rivip sing in the grass, watching the final daylight pass, listening to the twilight cricket quiet and low, watching the evening shadows grow, nocturnal jazz, cool and sweet, matching the natural insect beat, a symphony of lakes and wings, the beautiful song that the darkness sings. Nature's orchestra in the dark, leaving a peaceful auditory mark, luring the forest to a rest. Crickets fade, night falls.
A tunnel made of ancient bark, a shelter from the rain and the dark. Moss on the roof, dry inside, the perfect place for a creature to hide. I peek inside the wooden tube, nature's perfect hollow cube. Inside the hollow log, safe and sound, the coziest shelter on the ground. The coasted rhythm, wood on wood, everything is clearly understood. Echoing footsteps, tiny and fast, a natural home built to last. Squirrel stores his winter prize, hidden away from prying eyes. The smell of decay and new life to a cycle of nature, honest and true.
A silver net between the pines, nature's most intricate designs, hung with jewels clear and cold, a fragile story bravely told. The morning sun strikes the thread, waking the forest from its bed. Looking at spiderweb dewdrops fine and bright, catching the early morning light. Minimalist melody soft and high beneath the pale and waking sky. A masterpiece that won't last long. A silent, fragile crystal song. Pink, pink shine. Pink, pink shine. The wind blows soft, the web vibrates, accepting the natural simple fates. Beauty in the temporary thing. Morning shine, fade away. Bright green tips from the piney branch, harvested from the forest ranch, boiled down slow with sugar sweet, a unique sticky wild tree, the taste of citrus and the wood, everything understood and good. Pour in the spruce tip syrup, thick and slow, watching the amber liquid glow. Appalachian rhythm, happy and free, a taste of the wild forest trees. Zesty and sweet on the morning cake, the best breakfast that we can make. Yum, yum, sticky. Preserving in the spring in a mason jar, better than store-bought stuff by far. A labor of love, a taste of time, making the morning feel sublime. Lick the spoon, sweet pine. with a rimming sound, breaking the silence all around. Walking the snowy trail, crunch loud and clear, the only sound that I can hear. Winter lo-fi muffled and warm, walking safely through the quiet storm, step by step on the frozen ground, the most satisfying crunchy sound. Crunch, crunch, breathe. The trees are heavy with snow, watching the winter stillness grow. A black and white world, stark and clean. Cold air, warm heart. The wind comes down from the mountain pass, moving across the tall yellow grass. It hits the grove of white bark trees, creating a sound that always pleases. A million coins of gold and green, the most shimmering sound I've ever seen. Listening to quaking aspen leaves shake and shimmy, nature's percussion giving plenty. A plastic shimmer bright and fast, a golden moment built to last, fluttering wildly in the breeze. The restless, beautiful dancing trees. They whisper secrets to the sky as the autumn clouds drift by. A constant motion, a constant sound, leaves falling gently to the ground. Golden fall, shaking leaves. the woods are black. There is no turning the darkness back. I light the mantle of this and a glow, watching the circle of warm light grow. A book in my lap, a moth on the screen, the most peaceful camping scene. Reading by the lantern, warm and bright, a tiny island in the night. Indigo stay soft and near, pushing back the primitive fear. The hiss of the gas, the turn of the page, an escape to a different age. The shadows dance on the canvas wall, answering the night bird's call. Just enough light to see the words. Turn it off. Darkness comes. The sky turns gray, then pink, then blue. The waking world is fresh and new. One voice starts, then 1,000 join, richer than any golden coin. A wall of sound from the canopy, the wildest, freest symphony. Waking to the dawn now, surround and strong. The forest singing its morning song. Our Christmas swelling grand and high, greeting the sun in the eastern sky. A celebration of the light, surviving the long and dangerous No conductor, no written score, just nature asking for more and more. The energy rises with the sun. The day has officially begun. Morning glory. cedar room is hot and dry, watching the steam clouds float on by. I laid a water on the stones, heating the marrow of my bones. The hiss is loud then fades away, melting the stress of the day. Sitting in the forest on a steam hot and deep, the healthy promises that the heat will keep. A million drone heavy and slow, watching the sweat begin to flow. Would smell heat wave silence within, cleaning the spirit and the skin. make a sound. Darkness is gathering all around. The flames cast shadows long and tall, dancing against the pine tree wall. I have a tale from long ago about the things that the shadows knew. Telling ghost stories by the fire, hushed and low, watching the fear in your eyes grow. Dark folk rhythm, spooky and neat, shifting nervously in your seat. Was that a branch or was it a foot, covered in ash and covered in soot?
Ooh, did you jump?
Bringing the campers to their knees. It's just a story, or so we say, until the light of the coming day. Did you hear that? Sleep well. I cannot see the other side, where the distant mountains hide. The water merges with the air, a gray illusion everywhere. Silence heavy, damp and cool, breaking every visual rule. Watching the mist over the lake, thick and white, hiding the world in the morning light. Ethereal sound floating and free, a mystery calling out to me. The loon calls out a lonely cry underneath the invisible sky, floating, drifting, gray. The sun burns through a hole of blue, revealing a world entirely new. The curtain lifts, the magic goes. Clear water, mist fades.
Walking head down on the forest floor, looking for shapes I adore. Scaly and brown, open and closed, the finest sculpture nature pose. Sticky with sap, smelling of tree, treasures waiting there for me. We are gathering pine cones one by one, having some simple forest fun. Playful acoustic woodblock beat, walking with rhythm in our feet. Fill the bag, fill the sack, there is no turning the harvest back. For the fire or for the shelf, keeping the beauty for myself. Nature's design, perfect and geometric, a simple organic wooden trick. Bag is full, let's go.
catches the heavy drop, a natural rhythm that won't stop, hitting the leaves with a hollow sound, water cascading to the ground. Green and wet the forest breeze, collecting the gift that the cloud bequeaths. Listening to rain on broad leaves, loud and distinct, a connection to nature intrinsically linked. And then your custody and sweet, the most relaxing tropical beat. Water rolling off the waxen vein, washing away the heat and the pain. Under the shelter of the giant frond, a quiet stillness in the pond. Nature's umbrella light and green. Rain slows down, dripping.
Flame hissing in the morning chill. Iron pots sitting on the meadow grill, waiting for the gurgle, waiting for the steam, waking up from the forest dream. The metal gets hot, the smell gets strong. This is exactly where I belong. Brewing camp stove espresso, dark and thick, the only morning magic trick. And Cool's big blue slide guitar cry beneath the open gray morning sky. Aluminum cup and a bitter taste with absolutely no time to waste. Pour is pour. No fancy machine, just fire and water and the coffee bean. A rough start to a smooth day, chasing the morning fog away.
the stream, living inside a watery dream. The wind blows through the hanging curtain of this much I am certain, a whispering sound, a gentle sigh, as the river water rushes by. Hearing the wind through the willows, soft and sad, the most beautiful song I've ever had. Celtic melody weaving slow, watching the green branches gently blow, swaying back and forth in time, a natural motion, truly sublime. A hiding place behind the veil, listening to the wind's old tale, secrets whisper to the ground. Wind dies down, branches still. The moon is full, the air is thin, where the wild territory begins. A call rings out across the snow, a language that the wild ones know. It bounces off the canyon wall, the ancient primal lonely call. Listening to the wolf howl echo high and long, the forest singing its oldest song. Nordic rhythm deep and cold, a story of survival to be told, sending in a message to the pack. There is no way of turning back. Crossing the visible safety line. Respect the wild, respect the night. Bathed in the silver
White bark peeled from the paper tree, built to float on the inland sea. Light as a feather, strong as wood, everything is understood. Seams are sealed with pine tree gum, waiting for the adventure to come. Paddle in the birch bark canoe, fast and light. Everything is feeling exactly right. Indie folk beat, happy and free, gliding across the glass like sea, handcrafted vessel, silent and true. A perfect journey just for me and you. Splash, glide, go! Touching the history with my hand, traveling through the silent land. Silent movement, leave no trace. Reach the shore, pull it